Yokoso, Japanese Quest to it. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues in Chapter 9 of Xenoblade 2, fully voiced Japanese. We'll go through it and analyze what we see. The chapter is Ame, rain. We do today, so I guess Junkcracker is first. Welcome, Junkcracker. By the way, anyone watching this on the future in YouTube, hop over on Game Grammar, because Junkcracker is now the voice of Game Grammar, the announcer there. Congrats on that, by the way, Junkcracker. Saw your first video and a bit of your first stream, and awesome job so far. So check them out. Game Grammar is the other channel that does similar stuff to what we do. They're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and it's good to see we're both going hard now. Big plans, ooh. Looking forward to it. Cool. Let's jump right into the game. Today the goal, as always, is to make our power level go up, find some words, but also, as you see in the title, we're getting to the end of this game. We want to find out what drives a man to attempt to wipe out all humans, destroy the world, and kill God. That's a question. This guy here, Shin, both these guys actually want to do that. Wipe out all humanity, destroy the world, and kill God. We're going to find out why. And maybe suggest don't do that. So everyone, welcome to Japanese Quest. I am Akira Sensei, Japanese teacher in the US. Here we teach Japanese through games. That's all we do. So what is it, Shin? Junkcracker, yeah, actually have never done that. That's what we're going to try to get to the bottom of. Because I think that's what happened to Shin. Okay, so is this the end? Is this our destination? Did you say something? Okay, and again the goal, right now our power level is 1137. The goal today is to make that power level go up. That means finding new words that we haven't learned yet on stream. The goal, of course, over 9,000, which is approaching fluency. So let's see what we have here. Some words we already have. Ore, which means me in this case, usually for a male character, younger male character. And yeah, so carry out your goal, he's saying. Mokuteki, goal. Mokuteki o hatase. So carry out your goal. That is here. Or they're finally where they're trying to get the center of the world tree. About to meet God and possibly kill him? I don't know. So you're saying, you're talking strange. What? Didn't we promise to go together? Oh, nice. Yeah, that could be a good one. Hatasu, to carry out. By the way, Junkcracker raises a good point. We can do a command, exclamation point power level, to show our kind of power level list if you want to check that out. And people can search to see what words we have and what we don't have. Let's go to our power level screen. This is a good word for us to add. And yeah, I would buy that we don't have that one. Sometimes I check myself if I think we might have it, because sometimes the find feature, for me at least, can do strange things, but usually hatasu, to accomplish, to achieve, to carry out. Cool, thanks for the command, Junkcracker, and let's copy that, add that to our power level. So I was looking at some sentences we had here that I'd written. So I actually added these 4 sentences that are coming up at the end of the game, and we can just mark down the time when we find them, because we added this the first time we played the game. This one we'll probably see today. Kotoba wa noroi da. Words are a curse. I think Malos will say that later on, or maybe Shin. We'll see. Code and system, konnichiwa. Burb, konnichiwa. Good to see you guys. So let's add this first to our power level. This new word that was pointed out by Junkcracker. Let's see, here we go. Hatasu, to accomplish, to carry out. Good word. Let's keep going for now. Well, that's the first word. Let's make our power level go up. 1138 will be the new power level. Check it out.
That's it. What does the scouter say about his power level?
Scouter says our power level just went up. Thank you, Nappa, for asking. Let's keep going. We'll get there in time. So that's true. We did promise we'd go there together. Flashback. I'm mating. I just said I'm mating. He's not mating. He's waiting. That's what he said. Yeah. After reaching 9,000, that's a good question. At our current rate, we won't get to 9,000 for like 10 years, so more of a long-term goal. But if we turn it up a notch and, like, I don't know, go Super Saiyan, I guess it could happen faster. My thought would be if we ever get to that point, we'd probably do, you know, we'd probably keep going beyond 9,000, but we could consider, you know, starting again or starting again with a different game, like different kinds of things. Exactly, New Game Plus types of things. But obviously 9,000 still, if you really want to be proficient in a language, is still just the beginning. So honestly, if you wanted to keep going with a format like this, I mean, it would kind of have diminishing returns, but you could easily go, you know, double that. If you really wanted to. So you're waiting for the boy? So us, Rex. Yeah, I was told to wait. By the way, we will look at some sentences more in detail. We do have a new emote. An emote in the shape of a Triforce. So if anyone wants to use that Triforce emote, we can suggest a sentence to go in more depth and to add to our sentence deck. Let me spam that new emote so I can be reminded of its existence. So we're looking for sentences as well as words. There's the Triforce. We can gain the power of sentences as well, unlocking them in our brain and our hearts. And our spirits. Maybe it's like the 3 parts of the Triforce. Anyway, I'll stop talking about Triforce. So I'll be watching. I'll be watching all of you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've read as well. Yeah, we did find those, Burb. Speaking of that, yeah. So we have this list. I should have updated this. I forgot to update it. I should add new bounties. We have a bounty system now. Words we're looking for. So these ones we found yesterday, so we can X out the bounties because these were found. Imoto, younger sister, and Ototo, younger brother. They were found by Greg 2B. So we can drag these down to bounties that have already been collected. And all these other bounties, though, are in play. If someone suggests them in chat, you can collect this bounty and gain possibly even 100 million Griffin coins. You'll be very rich in the currency of the world of Japanese Quest. You never know. In the future, these may be very, very valuable. There are rumors in some future time near the end of the universe. Who knows? You could buy a planet if you stock up now. It is possible. Stranger things have happened, maybe, haven't they? I don't know. Anyway, so words we're still looking for. New bounties here, not so new anymore, but doshite, why, all these words are fair game, and 5 words mostly that we're looking for. So check out this list. It's linked in the word lists on our page. Other words we're looking for still. Let's see. How does the bounty get paid out? It gets paid out in Griffin coins. I can show you how it works really quickly. So we have this bank, right? And what happened yesterday for Greg 2B Pro, he got these 2 new words. So if he gets a new word, for example, if we find this word, tamago, egg, we can write that in and then look at his balance is currently 20 million. Type that word in, suddenly it jumps to 90 million. So that 70 million word gets automatically added to his account balance. So Junkcracker, anyone else, you too can open up an account in the Japanese Quest Bank in the future. You never know. You could, I don't know, buy a gumball with these coins. I don't know. We'll see. Economies are strange. You never know when these will come in handy. Let's make those accounts back to the way they were. Currently 5 accounts open, but there can be more. So this is all again linked in the word lists section, this bank as well. Let's go back to the game. Let's do it.
Ah.
Ooh. What did he say? 気になる. 秘密ですね. Must be a secret. Word recommendations Burb says nakayoku or nakayoshi to add to the bounty list. Nakayoku. Do we not have it? And also, what is the word level on it? If it's N5, I'll add it right now. If it's N5 on Jisho, I'll add it right now. Otherwise, I'm going to wait to add stuff. Like, I don't want to add everything that's N5 right now. We want to keep it somewhat limited, but if that in particular is an N5 target on Jisho, we can add it. I'm trying to make it around 25 words on there. So it's not on the power list. I believe it. But yeah, we have seen that a lot.
Hunter!
Could it be you're the blade of Oruneda? Ah, so this is a flashback, and what this guy is saying to him is you are a blade from someone that he doesn't even remember. It's like his previous life. But blades, they forget their past owner when their owner dies. Great to be pro. Konnichiwa. N2. Okay. Yeah, no, it is common. What about Nakayoku? Is that also N2? We could add it still. Because, yeah, it is common. But for now, let's keep going. But Nakayoku. Alright. Yeah, we can add that later still, but for now let's... Since it's not in 5, let's keep moving the story for now.
Orunera? Yeah, 俺は...
He's saying, no, I am...
So
yeah, I was in the, you know, the kine. Let's look that up. That's not a word I see a lot. It's an army term. All right. Yeah, it's like the Imperial... Well, no, this is something different. Anyway, something like the Imperial Guards, that kind of idea, or like the local security force, something like that. I love this dude's beard as he says this word. Natsukashi no. This should be like the picture in the dictionary, when you look up the word natsukashi for like nostalgic, you should see this dude's face saying natsukashi no. By the way, Junkcracker, I was thinking about you guys. I was thinking like if on the internet we had some like, you know, video game dictionary, like channels like mine and yours and like a couple others that might exist. It'd be cool if we like teamed up and create some collaborative, you know, video game based dictionary where like you'll have just the clip of him just saying natsukashi no, and then you'll have the word here and you can look up words and then you'll also have the media right there. I feel like any one of us doing it is too much, but perhaps collaborative, we could have a useful resource. I was thinking about that the other day. Because you guys, I don't know, and us, and then, you know, some similar groups that do similar stuff, some kind of collaboration could be cool. And I feel like, you know, the reason something like that might not exist is this stuff's not in the public domain, but if you can stream it, like, in a way, why couldn't you make, you know, just some kind of dictionary that references all these streams or these videos? It seems doable. Anyway, something to think about for the future goals. So at that time, I was just a kid. Kodomo, child. So I was just a child at that time. Now, obviously not. But Shin, of course, will look the same. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking mainly like screenshots, but honestly, like clips, like that clip, for example, this dude, it's just awesome. It just gives you that extra flavor for a word, and obviously how to say it. Like some dictionary that references video game clips seems in a way more doable than referencing even anime or movies, just because it's kind of tacitly accepted now that video games can be streamed, and so it seems like a legal area that we're in is like the most doable for media, for at least the current state of the world. Right, exactly, that too. So you'd think it'd be fair use. You'd think it could incorporate more media like, you know, anime or drama or whatever too, but possibly starting with video games, it would be a really cool resource, I think, for people. And it seems within the realm of possibility. Right, exactly. And it would also be like if it was a quality resource, other people like us could, you know, kind of scavenge videos, and if they have a project, it could like link back, you know, to their content. Like it could link back to Game Grammar, it could link back to Japanese Quest, it could link back to, you know, Fox at Play if they are, you know, making videos at some point. Fox at Play, konnichiwa, good to see you. Right, so I always looked up to you with that long sword, he's saying. Yeah, you're kind of, the way you looked with that long sword, I always looked up to that. Some good words here, but we're gonna keep going because I've kind of been talking too long. So if you didn't come at that time, this village now would be not here, maybe. Again, someone should cosplay as this guy. This guy's awesome. So yeah, that house you lived in, it's at the edge, the outskirts of the village. Yeah, I was thinking about that word actually as we saw it. We think alike in some ways, Junkcracker. That is a good word. We could add it. Let's do it. We haven't leveled up for about 10 minutes. It's time to again. Okay. All right, to long for, to yearn for, to be attracted by. N2 word, common word, good word. This guy talked about how he kind of like looked up to Shin. That's the way he used it. You can see it can just be used as a noun too. Akogare, yearning, longing. Aspiration, that's also a common word. Maybe we learn both, because it's actually a good noun too. Yeah, I thought you might like that, Junkcracker. This is it's an add-on. And yeah, it's kind of cool. The way I did it is I googled G-Show pitch accent, and there's a couple conversations and you can find it. But yeah, what was just linked here by Burb, thanks for the comment. It's an extension. A Chrome extension, I believe. So let's copy and add this. Yeah, they're looking to add this functionality. That's what the conversations were saying, but they don't have it yet. But someone suggested using this add-on. Indeed. It's a very cool add-on. Hopefully they'll add some functionality in G-Show at some point. I think it's hard for them to find something that's they get permission to use, or I'm not exactly sure. So to long for, akogareru, kind of a mouthful, but a good word to learn. And then akogare, maybe we'll add that too, for just the noun form. Akogare. All right, let's add that as well. It kind of shows you how with many verbs, there's also a noun form, which is very useful to know and just to be aware of. So you can kind of get two words for the price of one. Yearning, akogare, and to yearn for, akogareru. That one's a bit hard for me to say. Sometimes the rareru is a bit of a mouthful. Sometimes easier to say in context. Cool, let's go back to the game.
とるんじゃよ。家?
A house. So by the way, this house you can find in the expansion of this game, which we may be playing later. It's more about his backstory at this time. You actually kind of do this in the game. Exactly, Junkcracker. I like words like that where you can kind of learn a bunch of words just off one word stem. It can really kind of compound the learning. So he's reading his journal, it looks like, his old journal. So there's a long battle for independence. So senso, battle, or war. More war, I guess, than battle. And then dokuritsu is independence. So it's a war for independence. And soon it will end, his journal is saying.
当たった独立戦争も間もなく終わりを告げる。だが、終わりを告げるのはそれだけで。
But it won't just be ending.
彼女の命はもうそれほどの。
She won't be living much longer. So it looks like he was the blade of a woman who will not live much longer. Someone he does not remember.
残っていないだろう。それは私の終わりをもつ。
So that also will mean my end. 私の終わり。終わり。The end. And I guess this means now that you found that add-on might also appear on Game Grammar, potentially. Since I did see that you're using G-Show now. You guys, I think Tom used to use a different tool, but now you're using G-Show, I believe, on your streams for Undertale. And so you might see that pitch accent tool also there. Good to raise the kind of awareness and importance of, you know, being aware of pitch accent. Conscious of that issue as well. So that is good. To spread that around.
彼女の
I was, but I switched to Tangorin because it allows me to create word lists while I stream. Really? Which can then be used to make Anki decks. Nice. Tangorin allows you to create word lists while I stream. Very cool. So how does that work exactly, Junkcracker? Because people in chat might be helped by that as well.
とは無関係に、私は当たり前のようにコアへと。
So yeah, when she dies, completely unrelated, I will go back to my core. Oh, you use that too, Greg? Tangorin? Yeah, I've seen that website, not recently, but it seemed like it had some cool stuff. I wasn't aware of a word list functionality.
帰り、再び目覚めの時を待つのだろう。
And then I'll just wait to wake up again.
これまで幾千の夜をそうしてきた。
Right, just like I've been living so many thousands of years until now. So Junkcracker says you create an account, and there's an add word button on the entries. Then you export that as a CSV or TSV and import Anki. Cool. So what are the cards like then? Is it just like the word? You know, is it like the word? What's on it? Is it a sentence on there, or is it the word and like the meaning and the romaji, or what else? What's on there?
そうして目覚めた私は以前の私。
So when I wake up, will it really still be me? The me from before. Cool.
なのだろうか。神と呼ばれるものが本当に存在するのなら。
So if God really does exist, something called God, I want to ask that question. Like kind of ask about his true existence. Is he the same each time he wakes up? Why does he have to forget? Why did you make me this way? He wants to kind of know all this stuff.
私は問いたい。私は何者？
Yeah, so what am I? 私は何者なのか? Cool. I'll have to check it out sometime when you stream for Game Grammar. Sounds cool.
なのか。どこから来て？
And someone watching hopefully can check out Tangorin and find a useful resource. It seems like they have some extra things beyond that too, other than some other sites and Jisho. I think Jisho probably has some things as well, so it kind of depends on what you're looking for at the time. So yeah, where did I come from and where am I going? Doko, where, doko kara, so where from. Doko kara kitte, so where did I come from? And then doko e, so a marking the direction, so to, where am I going? This is kind of a cool sentence. Why don't we get some, we can try to write this one, add this to our sentence chronicle, since I'm kind of going into it in a bit more detail. It seems like a nice one. So again, often in Japanese sentences, you'll see this nice parallel structure. Right now I'm reading a book, actually, that kind of talks about this. It talks about writing things in a way that's easy to read. Wakariyasui. A way to write things that are wakariyasui, or yomiyasui. And the way you do that, it often talks about, is you use the same words in the same sentence or between sentences. Because when you use the same word, it makes it clear exactly what you're talking about, because it's repeated. You don't change the word, make it a bit more confusing. Here we have doko, doko. So where did I come from? Where am I going? And that doko is repeated, kind of driving home this idea of where that he wants to know about. So it looks like Junkcracker has it. Doko kara kitte. Doko kara. Whoa, we got a weird kanji in there. Cracker. The kanji for to say, I know you corrected it there, but I need to copy and paste it. So let's see if we get it right down here. Let's look at verbs. Doko kara kitte doko e ikou to shiteru no ka. Cool, that looks right. By the way, another thing that's often talked about is adding a comma to kind of break up clauses to make a thing more readable. So often that can be a way to make things more readable too. You'll notice Junkcracker did that there. Normally we try to write it the way it's written in the game, but that's a good thing to be aware of. Often, if something sometimes might be more readable if you have spaces or a comma between words, depending on the clauses, it can remove ambiguity. Yep, good questions. So, doko kara kitte doko e ikou to shiteru no ka. So, where did I come from and where am I going? Where am I trying to go? All right, so let's copy and paste this then. It looks like Burbs is correct, so let's copy and paste that. Chotto matte. Want to make sure that I'm copying and pasting the right thing, and it's... Here we go. So let's add that to our sentence chronicle. The time as well. Can we get an uptime command? What is the uptime command? I can do that myself too. Nope, I did it in Japanese, so it was totally wrong. Alright, Greg2BeatPro beat me to it, so I'll copy and paste that. And add that as well. Sweet. Sentence Chronicle is now updated. Nicely done. Let's keep going. By the way, this is the sound of unlocking this sentence in your mind. Doko kara kitte doko e ikou to shiteru no ka. So he wants to ask God this question. Where did I come from and where am I going?
どこへ行こうとしているのか願わくば
Ah, okay, Burb. That may be the case.
この日記が君の手に渡ることを願う
Alright, so I'll pass this to you, I think. I kind of missed that sentence, but anyway, let's keep going.
それを信じ
So I'll believe that this will pass on to you someday.
最後に私が私であるための方
So as a way to keep myself as myself.
法を我が伴侶との絆をこの身に刻む方法を残す
All right. All right, so the key word here is kizuna, a connection. So he's wanting to keep the connection, a way to kind of carve into himself this connection with who his driver was at this time.
と思うその方法とは
And so that way is...
うわ、ずいぶん荒れ果ててるのね。
Ooh, so this is a very dilapidated place.
90年
So remember, this is kind of confusing because this is a flashback, and now he's reading about his older life even before that. So his Blade in the flashback he's talking to now. But he's reading about his life with a different driver. I even mixed up the word for Blade and driver. It's confusing even to me, and I've played through this game, well, the story at least, 3 times now, I think.
くらい経ってるって聞いたけど。
So I heard it's been about 90 years, but...
どうしたの？
Yeah, I think the first time I played this game with English subtitles and Japanese voice, I think it got a bit weird. So did you have some... Was there some kind of memory here?
何か思い出のものでもあった？
いや、
Nah, it's nothing. なんでもない。何もない。
何もないよ。
そうか、残念だな。
Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to know the you from before. Notice how she writes the you from before, the you from the past. So my means before, so mai no anata. So the you from the past, shiritakatta, I wanted to know. And then this no ni here kind of shows her that she's a bit sad. She wanted to know, but it's too bad that she doesn't get to.
前のあなた、知りたかったのに。
俺は俺だ。
So it's still me. There's no difference. Kawari means a change. Kawari wa nai. So there is no change.
いつだって変わりはない。
Not entirely true, though, because at this time he's a pacifist, and now, currently in the game, he wants to kill all humans, destroy the world, and kill God. So, it's a bit of a change. Bit of a change. Ai Kawarazu, yeah, good word. Do we not have that, Junkcracker? We could add that. Certainly a pretty common one. But also kind of a mouthful, so a good one to add, probably.
来たか。
Ah, so you've come. Yeah, just a tad of a change, right, Bert? Ooh, so we're finally meeting him now in the present, the final showdown. So this is a big battle, because he really has been framed as the main villain of this game. I mean, we find out later there's other villains too, but... So this is a big... kind of the climactic showdown of this game, in a sense. So it seems we don't have that. Before this battle, then, let's add that to our power level. All right. It's Ai Kawarazu. Right. Okay. So as ever, as usual, the same, still. Let's add that to our power level today. Common word, N2 word. You'll often see at the beginning of a sentence to say, as always, as usual. Very common word. Let's make our power level go up. Ai Kawarazu. Yeah, let's see if we just cut down the word, if we get more variants. Interesting. We just get place names. Indigo dyed leather. Anyone want to learn that word? We're not going to add it to our power level, but this is your chance to learn the Japanese word for indigo dyed leather. Sorry, no pitch accent information. Okay. Follow age. We do not have that command, unfortunately. I should add that. Ooh. Did we just discover another something? We must have. Let's keep going.
Shin!
It is time.
あなた一人。
You're by yourself? Metsu wa doko desu? So where's Metsu? Again, we see this word doko, where, very useful. So why are you by yourself? So Burb, your dreams have now come true. You never know when the word for indigo dyed leather may decide the fate of the universe. So be ready.
メツはどこです？
あいつなら先に。
Right. Cool. Thanks, Junkcracker. So he went ahead.
に行ったよ。
あんたはここで何をしてる？
So what are you doing here?
お前たちを待っていた。
So I'm waiting for you.
俺たちを。メツの後は追わせないってこと？
You mean you're not gonna let us follow Metsu?
どうかな。
We'll see.
見たくなったのさ。
I wanted to see.
世界に意志というものがあるの。
So if the world itself has some kind of will, so sekai ni, so in the world, does it have some kind of thing like a will? Like something that it wants something? We talked about this phrase yesterday, toyu. So the something called, let's look up that word actually. Not sure if we have this word yet. If we don't, we could add it. Someone wants to check. So will, volition, intent, determination. So if the world has some kind of will.
Easy. Easy.
It's a weird
Easy.
clip. Then something.
お前たちとメツ。どちらを。
So which will it choose? You or Metsu? Interesting. So he's kind of putting it now in the hands of not himself, but the world. What does the world want? Does the world want to be destroyed? Does the world want to be saved? He's at a point in this game where he's not sure anymore. Does he want to kill God? Does he want to help God? Does he want to kill humans? All of them? Does he want to, you know, play video games with them? Be nice to them? We'll find out. Yeah, Burb, we do have it. It looks like on the list. Thanks for checking.
選ぶのか。
なら私たちを通し。
In that case, let us pass.
無理な相談だ。
This is an impossible conversation. Wait, so it's not on the list? All right, let's check it. We can add this word because it's kind of an important idea right here. All right. Yeah, the add-on certainly helps with that stuff.
石。
Ishi.
石。
Easy.
That's like not a good audio file. I feel like that's kind of weird. But yeah. So the down pitch accent is more pronounced. So we have like
石。
Ishi. Ishi.
Easy.
Anyway, so let's add this. Not all the audio is going to be, you know, spectacular. And also things are different in a sentence than just a single word. I've noticed even with native sound files for different words, they don't always pronounce the same words the same way, even with standard Japanese at times. All right, so here we go. So I kind of want to double check this one because I did kind of think we might have had something like this. So I just want to see what we do have on this list for this. So let's do a find, and I'll type in just Ishi, just in kana. So we have a bunch. Let's see what we have. So we have Oishi, we have rock, we have, okay, so we do have intention, but with a different kanji. That's what I was kind of thinking. We have this a long time ago. So that kind of makes me think we shouldn't add this word, because I feel like, is it different enough? intention, wish, will, volition. Both are listed as kind of common words with a similar meaning. The meaning, I think, is subtly different, but for our purposes, I'm thinking maybe not different enough. Yeah, if you look at the pronunciation on Forvo, Yomi-chan and Jisho, they can all feel a bit different. Iligmar, yeah, good comment. Thanks for mentioning. And then Junkcracker. Thank you. We will win. We will save the world in the end. Ja, matane. Good to see you, Junkcracker. All right, so maybe let's not add this then. One could Google and look at the subtle differences, but it's quite similar in its meaning distribution to the word we already have. So let's keep going. So why? So yeah, if we fight now, you will surely die. Why? Like, it's amazing you're even standing here. Because we saved him before. So as expected of Hikari. It's a promise. I've got to carry out a promise. Okay, so he's saying the reason he has to stand here and fight us is a promise. Yakusoku. And then aitsu no negai. So his wish, I must carry it out. So even if you are destroyed? That's what I want. Kind of a cool word there, and you just said it, just this one word, kind of badass kind of thing. So let's look up that word. So you can see it's not a common word, not marked common. So that is my long cherished ambition. That is my true. That is my will. That is my true goal. If you look at the kanji, it helps give you a clue to it. So this kanji is often used for hope. The first one means true. So my true hope is to carry out that promise. Really? Can you tell me the context that it was in, Burb? If you can. Yeah, you don't. Now that you mention it, though, they did say that word. You were definitely right. Tatsu, like standing. Let's add that then. Let's go to our browser cam here. Let's look at our most wanted list. So we had the words here: tatsu, to stand; suwaru, to sit. Those are in a set. So these bounties are getting taken right now. Nicely done by Burb. So let's add those to their bank account. Burb. Looks like that'll put Burb into first place. Let's go with Tatsu. So you can see that went up. Now they're in second. And with Sawaru. Sit as well. Now in the first place. So let's move them into the first spot. And it worked. Suwaru's in kanji. We're trying to do it in kana for now, just to keep it consistent. So let's do that. Why does it automatically do that? Anyway, I'll just leave that for now. No, I can't leave it. This is the fun of Japanese, everyone. You have all these different ways of writing things. The fun never stops. No, you're not too late. We can get those things like that retroactively, especially if I remember it and it was just like a few sentences back. I kind of rushed through that, so it's not your fault. By the way, nicely done, Burb. Let's get some hype in chat for Burb. the power up with that new word. We'll add the words to the power level in a second here. So it looks like we need to fight.
分かってる
Understood.
手加減なしでいく
We're not gonna hold back.
それでいい
That's good. Come.
来い少年
Hype, power up, and now, before we forget, let's power up with those two words. Those are some words we definitely needed. The next scene will be here. Interesting. So next scene is about inochi, life. Inochi o tsunagu monotachi. So those who connect. Tsunagu means to connect. Those who connect life. Not sure what that will mean. We'll find out, I guess. But first, let's power up. Because we got those new words. Very common words. The way I would always heard this one in Japanese class was tatte kudasai, tatte kudasai, tatte. So please stand up. Or suwatte kudasai, please sit down. I'd hear that all the time. Tatte, suwatte, always in the te form. With then kudasai for please. So tatsu, to stand. That was actually my first ever introduction to Japanese, was these two words. The teacher ran in the room, didn't say anything, and just said, tatte kudasai. That was the first word I've maybe ever heard in a Japanese lesson, was please stand up. So good word here. And then she'd say, suwatte kudasai. And we just motioning. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. And then eventually we understood it just because we heard it so many times, motioning. We got these two words. Tatsu, to stand. Suwaru, to sit. Ii desu ne. We have powered up. Power level is now 1143. Wow, we've gone up a lot. So let's make that go up. Now back to the game. Right, at first I only knew them in Te form. But, you know, at first it doesn't matter that much. You're just kind of getting used to it a little bit, you know? To me, it was a really great intro. Because it kind of made you realize you can start to understand stuff without even knowing what the heck's really going on. Of course, I didn't learn about Te form until much later, but still, it just left an impression on me. I think that's kind of how kids work, you know? They don't understand everything, but it leaves an impression on them, and they start to get a feel of things. I was in junior high, so I was still getting a feel of things at that time. So you're using that power. In that case, we'll use this power as well. Not gonna let you freeze us. So the power to carry out basically whatever you want to do. Amazing. Yeah, so why can this power that was given by God be stolen by humans? So this is kind of his whole problem. Naze? Why? Ningen no tameni. So why is everything for humans? Tame means for, and then ubao. So why was this stolen? You know, why were all these blades slaves to humans? Or furu, to be used for, my bad. To go to Rakuen. So if you go, what will you do? Will you, like, release them on people? Will you share them with people? And so, like, don't ask obvious things, he said. So if you give it to them, then what? You can see the result, can't you? So what are you talking about?
人は楽園をモルスのように。
So people will destroy paradise, Lakuen, like they did with their own world, Morusu, we were in before.
500年前のイーラのようにするた。
They'll just do it the same as they did with Ida 500 years ago. In other words, he's saying humans destroy everything in the end. That's why he wants to wipe them out.
けど、俺がそんなことはさせない。
I will not let them do that.
お前が死んだ後はどうす。
So after you die, then what? So Shinu to die, Shinda, die, past form, Shindato. So after you die, どうする? Then what will you do?
誰がそれを止める?
Someone else will stop them.
そのために
And for that purpose,
そのためにあんたたちがいるんじゃないか。
and for that purpose, isn't that why you are here?
そしてそれを一緒にやり遂げるのは俺じゃない。
And the ones who can carry that out, it's not me.
誰かだ。
It's just someone. Someone else can carry it out.
そうだよ。人間は死んだらそれも。
Okay. Soremare. So that is the end. So if humans die, that's the end. By the way, we have a cat that just woke up here. You don't see that in the camera down there, but I've got a cat below my chair, so bear with me on these meows. We'll see how that works out. I might make my desk go up, see if the cat can handle that a bit better. Chottomatte, perhaps he'll be cool with sitting on the chair that I'm on. Chottomatte. Yes, kitty, you're under a chair. How about you sit on the chair? That's a fun adventure for you. Then people could even see in the camera that there's a kitty here, and I'm not making up everything. Let's make this live for a second, see if this kitty's gonna be there. So you can see the kitty there on the camera. Kitty, how about you stay on camera? And how about you stop meowing for a little while? Dekiru kana? So let's keep going in the game, we'll see how it goes.
までだ。でもその思いや記憶は別の誰かが必ず受け継いでく。
But someone else will definitely take on that will and continue saving the world.
くれる。あんたらブレイドだってそれは同じだろ。
It's the same for you as a blade, right?
前の自分を別の誰かと一緒に受け継いで新しい自分になっ。
Right. So the you from before, mai no jibun o betsu no dareka to. So with someone else. Ishoni, together. Uketsuide. We can take it on together and become a new self. So it's just like you. You can pass on this will. I like it. The kitty has calmed down. We got the kitty live. This is a rare thing recently on Japanese Quest. Let's see if I can possibly get the camera a bit better angle. I got a knock at the door, so bear with me for a second. Hi there, I'm kind of broadcasting live at the moment. Do you need to tell me it's still leaking? Oh no, it's still leaking. I just need to turn it on so I can go downstairs, shut the water off. Okay, I have to change the cartridge. Okay. Okay, so first is Meowing Cat, and now we've got a leaking tub that's being repaired, so bear with me if there's some noise. We'll keep going here.
そうやってこれまで生きてきたんだろう。
So that's how you've lived this long, right?
だったら同じじゃないか。
It's the same, isn't it?
これからは俺がそばにいる。
So from now, I will be with you, by your side. Yeah, this was happening earlier, but I thought it was resolved, but I guess it's still leaking. So I thought there was some probability of this happening, but thought it was... They were acting like it was fixed, but apparently it's still leaking. It's unfortunate. It's just something with the pipe that had to be replaced. It's leaking into like the apartment below or something. But yeah, let's not talk about that because right now we're on a journey through Japanese gaming worlds, and let's just pretend things like plumbing don't exist.
君のことは
Back to the world.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. This is the world of Japanese Quest. This is where we are. Let's be very clear. Back to the game. Interesting. So, Kimi no koto. Ore ga mamoru. So he's telling her, I will protect you. This is his blade. In all the flashbacks we've seen, Laura.
俺が守る。
ブレイドはやがてアルスになって、
So eventually, blades become titans,
そして多くの新しいブレイドを生んだり、
and they can then birth other blades. So we got the kitty still alive. I don't know why it was switched back for some reason.
世界そのものになったりして続いていくんだろ。
And they can become the world itself and keep living on.
すごいよ。羨ましいくらいさ。
That's amazing. Sugoyo. Like so much so that I'm jealous. So, urayamashi, jealous, and then kurai. Like to the extent that I'm jealous. Looks like the kitty's having fun on Japanese Quest today. This is live. Kawaii ne, Neko-chan. You can kind of see the kitty's left eye is a bit white. Kitty's blind in that eye. Usually you can't see it, but from this angle, you can kind of see it.
羨ましい。俺たちが。
You're jealous of us. I'm jealous, honestly, like they're immortal. Why wouldn't you be jealous? They're immortal and this dude can move at the speed of light. It's kind of cool.
俺聞いてみたいんだ。神様に。
So I want to ask myself to God.
ホムラや光やあんた、
So you, Homura Hikari,
どうしてこんなすごい連中を生んだのかって。
so why did you birth all these amazing people? I guess they're not people technically, but you get the idea.
さ、いや、なんとなくは分かってる。
No, I guess I kind of already understand. Oh, did you see it? Yeah, nice bird. Good eye. We have found another bounty word. We're getting a lot of them today. So let's go back to our browser cam. We're going back to the bank, Japanese Quest Bank. And then for Burb, we are writing in Do U Shi Te. Why? We just saw that. He's saying, why? Why did God make you that way? Doshite. So now the money has gone even more for Doshite. Let's go back to our bounty list. So we see Doshite. There's a new bounty. Not new anymore. It's collected. I knew that one would be easy to find, which is partly why I put it there. I think we don't need that to be white anymore. We can reset that. And now that we're Doshite, we can put back. It's hard to drag these things around. Ooh, it's at the top, I think. Nicely done. That's the biggest bounty collected so far. Doshite? Why? I thought it'd be fun to make that one a bit higher, since it was a new one, and it was the only one that day. Alright, let's go back to the game. See if the kitty's still there alive. The kitty is there. Nice. Let's keep going. Yeah, I saw it too, Bird. Let's keep going.
だから、その答え合わせをしたい。
So I want to answer that question.
答え合わせ
Kotae-awase. This is super emotional for Shin, so let's look up this word. Yeah, we'll move it later. I must have forgot to do those ones so far. But let's look up this word. So kotae is answer. Kotae-awase, to check answers. For example, to homework problems or to verify one answer. See, it's not a common word, but it's interesting how his voice really hangs on that word. This is really kind of a turning point for Shin. You can hear him finally realizing, maybe I shouldn't kill all humans, the world, and God. Maybe there's a different answer. Maybe Rex can find it. Yeah, Burb. I was thinking. Centrac, unexpected stream. Konnichiwa, good to see you. Yeah, Burb, I was thinking you had editing powers on that one, but it's just the bank that you have edit on. Maybe I could add you to the other one too. So you can move the thing down in that case. So are you saying you're waiting for that answer?
その答えを持っているという
Oh, so you're saying you have that answer.
のか
It's the first time we've heard this quality in Shin's voice. Notice it's kind of a higher, more vulnerable sounding, not quite so badass sound to it. Uh-oh.
Shin! 義経弁慶
弁慶
シンはやらせないよ。
We will not give Shin to you.
よせ弁慶
We will not let you defeat him.
でも
Stop! What? But?
俺たちはここまでだ
So this is the end for us.
無駄は何一つない
Don't do anything we don't need to do.
ここまでが俺たちがすべきことだった
So this is the end. Everything we should have done, this is the end. Koko, here, mare, until. So, koko mare. This, right here, this is the end.
さ
シン。ニア。
何
Nani, what is it?
あんたの力でシンを。
So with your power, help Shin. And you'll notice the word help is not here. It's kind of implied. The verb, which normally comes at the end in a Japanese sentence, is often left unsaid because you know what they're going to say. So with your power, something to Shin. You know what that's going to say. It's not going to say kill Shin. It's going to be, heal Shin because that's her power.
ああ応急手当てでよければ
If it's some kind of quick kind of makeshift medical care, then I can maybe do that.
礼なんて言わないからね。
Not gonna thank you.
先に戻って。
What, Greg? What's your comment? Right, for the verb that they're going to say. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. So often the verb you'll see is implied. So, saki ni modotte, going back to before, shin no chiryō no junbi o suru. So, for example, if this is probably not a good example, but if you cross this out and you just replace it with a ... ellipsis, you could probably, again, you don't need to say suru, really. You know what that's going to mean. So it works. All right, let's keep going.
シンの治療の準備をする。義経、シンを頼んだよ。
So I leave Shin to you.
ああ、わかっ。
Uh-oh. Whoa, what was that? I'm not gonna let you climb any higher. So I guess one of this guy's weird tentacles just stabbed her. Never good. So it's Marubeni, but but what is he doing in this form? He is leveled up. So if blades were something given by God to this world, bestowed by God, then that is for me. Watashi no tame. For me. So finally this guy's showing his true colors. He's going to like Frieza 2 mode or something. Yoritsuyoku, so even stronger, even more groundbreaking. This very rare core information. I think he's talking about the right, to select that core, I've begun like a purification ritual. And yeah, good comment here by Greg. Henshin. This is a moment of transformation. Henshin desu ne. Means to transform. Henshin shimashita. He did not wake up with these tentacles. So the result of that is right here. So I guess his result of his spiritual training we can see now. So you're saying you took cores from all those blades? So he's like maybe combining all these crystals to make this super form. Ah, Frigidita, konnichiwa. So I am a proxy for God's will. I'm just carrying it out. What are you saying? What are you saying, all this selfish stuff? So this is not decided by you? So this is just a delusion. This is not a delusion. Did you forget about the power of the Aegis? So again, we see this word so much on this channel. Chikara, power, and then wasureru, to forget. So did you forget the power? So yeah, he thinks he's pretty special. And we've got a kitty near the mic now, so bear with me if there's some loud meows. This kitty's kind of going hard. He was not tricked by the cave that I made him. So did you forget the power? So that power. So that power to destroy all living things is in the Aegis. Verb, yeah, I didn't totally see that verb, so yeah, it may have been a more unusual thing there. So isn't that the will of God then, to destroy life? He may have a point there.
大村や光を
We got a host. Hosto. Arigato. Thank you very much, Kit Kat. Let's keep going.
あそんなんじゃない。
今わかったわ。
I now understand.
メツがなぜあそこまで世界の消滅にこだわるのか。
So why Metsu so much wants to destroy the world? So we kind of talked about this before. So this guy here is the driver of Metsu. And so now she understands why Metsu wants to destroy the world. Because maybe he's gotten that in his head from this guy. Because they kind of share personality. In a sense.
あなたね、マルベーニ。
It's you, isn't it?
あなたの影響を受けてメツは。
So with your influence. So let's look at this word. This is a good word. I think it's a word we've learned. If not, we could add it. Eikyo, influence. Eikyo o ukeru. So to receive an influence, to be influenced by something. So with your influence, Metsu wants to destroy the world.
だとしたらどうなのだ。
So if that is the case, then what? Is that some kind of problem? Mondai, problem. Mondai ga aru. Do you have a problem?
何の問題がある。アルストの世界を旅してきたのだろう。
So you took a trip through this world, right?
モルスの地を見てきたのだろう。
You saw Morusu, which is a ruin, right? Yeah, good word, Kanagimoy. If we don't have that, we could add it. I think we did learn that one earlier, though, in a stream some time ago. Could be wrong.
幾万の時を経ても人は何一つ変わ
Okay, so this is kind of his main theme. So no matter how many millennia, no matter how much time passes, humans, hito, do not change. Even a little bit. This is why he is going to take care of that. So Greg to be pro saying we do change. No, I'm just kidding. He's saying we do have that word. Thank you. Let's keep going. But I also think we change.
わっていない。
変わっていないのはあんただ。
So the one who doesn't change is you. That's a pretty good comment. Good point. Kind of true. Although, not in the sense that he doesn't change physical form, because he did change into this giant beast.
だから変わろうとした人たちが邪魔。
So we, who are trying to change it, we're in your way. We're a jama. Jama means someone in the way.
当たった。
変わる必要などあるものか。
So there is no need to change.
変われば全てが消える。
If things change, everything will disappear.
私が消えてしまう。
I will disappear.
それに耐えられるものなどいはしない。
And there's no one who can hold up to that.
だから。
Because of that.
弱いな。
You're weak, aren't you? You're too weak. Yoasugiru. Too weak.
あんたは弱すぎるわ。
弁慶。
Eh? So now we're seeing their backstory as well, it looks like.
僕たちを殺すんですか。
So will you kill us?
人ではないな。
You're not a person, are you?
マンイーターか。
Are you a man-eater? Half person, half blade?
アーケディアへと移送される途中だった。
So we are on the way to being transported to Arcadia. So probably the guy they're fighting right now, they were being transported there for kind of, you know, being managed to be slaves or something like that,
兄
perhaps.
弟でルクスリアか。
So we're siblings from Rukusuria.
兄弟
Kyodai. Siblings.
これ左が僕のドライバーだった。
So the left was my driver.
右がベンケイの。
The right was Benkei's driver. So they're not actually brother and sister, I guess they're saying.
ベンケイ。それが中。
So that's your name.
はい。僕は義経。
That's right. I'm Yoshitsune. Ah, so our drivers were siblings. This word here, Kyodai, we could look up. Since we did just learn these kanji too, could be a good time to add those. We could even put them next to the other words, potentially. We probably don't have that. Let's just add it straight up. Why would we have it if we don't have the other words? We probably almost certainly don't. Let's power up. You'll notice the kanji there. You have a few different ways to write it. Let's do the top one, but you'll notice the kanji here is brother and younger brother, but the one in the game is older brother and younger sister because that's their relationship. He's the older brother, she's the younger sister. The most common one, though, is here.
兄弟
Kyodai.
兄弟
So kyodai, siblings, let's add that to our list as well. Here we have that word. Let's add that, and then we have siblings. Let's add that after the other words we had back here, showing that they're combined. Notice that you can use the other ones. You could use a different word there. Because there they have younger sister plus older brother. Kyodai, siblings. You just name. Let's move these around a little bit. Ichi, ni, san, chi. Manga ichi, I think, can move here. So now we have these in a slot of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ototo, younger brother. Imoto, younger sister. Ani, older brother. Ane, older sister. Kyodai, siblings. So let's see. Kanage-moe, thank you for writing those. Different ways to write the same word, but as you can see, different sense of it. Yeah, it's an easy thing to not really notice. Verb looks like you can use any combination with older sibling and younger sibling word. Yeah, which is cool, right? Because you'll always have someone a little bit older, right? I suppose. Almost always.
僕らのドライバーは兄弟でした。だから。
私
So because of that, so she's saying, calling us siblings. What are you, some kind of idiot? Baka janai no? Yeah, thanks for the comment, Kanage-moe. You can also have shimai, sisters. So there are different combinations you can do with the two kanji for older sister and younger sister together.
らも兄弟だっての？バカじゃないの？そいつらはそいつら、私らは私ら。
So they are them, we are us. So we're not siblings. They were siblings.
何の関係もない。
Right, Burb, I saw that. You can see that on the dictionary for Jisho as well. So yeah, we have no relation to each other, she's saying.
ないっつうの。
それでもこの体には二人の命が宿って。
So even so, you have two lives in your body. So yeah, he has a point. So just like with Metsu, who now wants to destroy the world, so they kind of inherit part of maybe the body and the mind, the spirit of the person who was their driver. And even more so if they like share their heart as a man-eater, being half person. So that does kind of make them siblings in a sense.
僕らは
Right, so we are connected. 僕らはつながっている。つながる to connect. Very useful word.
つながっている。
That was also the verb that was in the name of this chapter. Tsunagu, to connect.
意味わかんない。
I don't understand your meaning.
満足か？
Are you satisfied?
そのようなものにすがって満足かとき。
So I'm asking, are you satisfied clinging to something like that?
わかりません。
I don't know.
でも何もないよ。
But it's better than nothing.
いい。それを大事と思えるから。そのために。
So if I'm able to think that is important, I can live for that.
生きられる。彼女のために。
For her. Imagine that all of that comes to the end with her being stabbed through the heart with a tentacle. Not the best way to go out. The other guy in the ship had a much better death. So Yamato, stop.
やつは義経離せ
Let go of me.
化け物気に入ら
You monster, Bakamoto.
あんなそうやって私を
So I don't like it the way you're looking down on me.
見下す私がいなければ存在すら許されない
So if I wasn't here, you wouldn't even exist. All you blades.
ブレイドごときが
レックス義経を
分かった
So Rex, save him.
やらせるか
I'm not gonna let you do that.
義経を離す
Put that cartridge in upside down so the cold is on the left side, the hot's on the right side.
Oh.
It'll only take about 3 minutes to switch it around. But I gotta turn the water back on so I can shut it off downstairs. Be right back. There's no up or down on those cartridges.
Got it. Thank you. So you might have heard that. Talk to the person fixing the sink. I guess the cold and hot got switched because there's no reference saying which is up or down. Japanese is not the only thing that's confusing. Also, installing bath and shower components I don't envy that. Anyway, let's keep going. So anyway, that's not neither here nor there. What is here is let go. Hanase. Let go of Yoshitsune.
おかしなものだな。まさかイーラのものを助けるために。
So that's strange. You're almost as if you're... Yeah, we're fighting to save Ida, who was our, you know, villains earlier, our enemies.
戦うとは。
でもお嫌いではないでしょ。
But we don't hate it, do we?
目的に曇りがないからな。
Because there's no doubt in our goal.
すまん。
どういたしましても。
So sorry about that. She's saying you're welcome.
よそ見してる暇ないもん。
So we have no time to look away.
持ちつ持たれつ言うてな。一個貸しにしといたるわ。
So I'll help you there.
お気にです。
We can help each other.
なぜだ。
Why? So I feel like this is the next word, the next question word that needs to enter the mainstream after Nani. So Nani, everyone knows now. Nani? This is the next one that needs to hit prime time. Naze? Why? So why? Who are you guys? Yeah, there's a lot of good voice work in this game. Some voice work people also hate, but I think overall it's quite good. So why are blades siding, or why are people siding with blades? Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a good comment, actually, Commodore. I haven't seen that much of that anime, but I've seen enough to know what you're talking about. Naze? So, like, that te there means, like, why, you might be wondering. Kind of like, as for why. So, yeah, that All Might guy always says, Naze? Why? And then after that he says, like, because I'm going to save the day or save the world. Doesn't he say something like that after? Or no, he says, because I'm here, everyone will be safe, right? Because I have come, right? Watashi ga kita. I have come, so everyone is safe. So why? Because I have come. So Zeke could really say that right now. Why have I come? Naze te. Ore ga kita. Because I have come. And so he's saying why. He doesn't say what All Might says. What he says is Kizuna. We are connected. That's an important word. Kizuna. Connection. So let's keep going here.
Yeah.
So for people who live here in this world together, it's obvious. Atarimae.
Kizuna? Nakama?
Kizuna. Nakama. So connection? Comrades? What are you talking about? That is what you said? Unexpectedly, that really hurts. If I'd stayed as a blade, maybe. Are you coming? My name is Shin. I'm the same as you. I guess his meaning is they all are kind of part blade, part driver. Plus, they're all kind of lost. So stay there. So he's a human. Is he really a human, though? Have you seen this guy's ears? I don't know. I will end it here with my hands. So even me, I have the same body as you. And so Rex here says, Dattara. Daiji ni. So daiji, important. So then treat it as important. Treat it with care. So that's why you came this far, right?
Rex. 500年の呪縛。ここで断ち切る。
So 500 years of shackles. With this, we will sever them. We will cut those shackles. Everyone. And let's cut those tentacles too while we're at it. It's always good to cut tentacles. That's what I've learned from fantasy movies like Lord of the Rings I was watching. Just cut the tentacles. Get it over with. So we have one scene left in this chapter. The chapter is called Ame. This scene is called Ame. It all ends here. Chapter 9. There's one chapter after this, but today, let's try to end this one more scene. Ame. Good words at the bottom you can see down there. Words we found during, I think, Breath of the Wild. It will not end until I meet God. So who's he meeting? Kami. What's he doing with God? Kami ni ao. So he's meeting God. Ao, to meet. And then what about that? Kami ni ao made. So until he meets God. Watashi wa something. Next sentence might be that something. So yeah. Until everything's been erased with my hand, So I guess we just fought him. We kind of probably kicked his ass easily. I don't think this guy was that hard in the game. The final boss was hard. We were kind of low leveled because we just focused more on story when we did play through the game. This is not good. At this rate, the World Tree will, again, fill in the blank. It doesn't tell you what's happening in the World Tree, but again, you can fill in the blank. A lot of fill in the blank with Japanese. So, konomama de. So if things continue like this, the World Tree will something. The shaking gives you a hint. I got it, Burb. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help but think of a that's what she said scenario with your comment there. I apologize. That's the origin of the giggle. That's what she said, though. It's not a feature of this channel, so I didn't want to say anything about it. Okay, so let's see here. So he took that much damage, but he's still alive. It's just funny also because I'm thinking of it in the context of this dude in his weird form, and it's not a good thing to think about. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's stop him. It's like his tentacles. It applies to the tentacles as well, right? They do look quite long. Maybe not that hard. Hard enough to do damage to Rex, though.
Hikari! Omae wa...
Yeah, now I feel like this tentacle monster angle is going in even weirder directions. There must be something online in that vein. So don't misunderstand me. So she just saved him, which is very unlike Hikari.
あなたのコアまで奪われたら
Arigato. Thank you very much. So I think her repairs are good. So that is why I said arigato right there. Thank you. Let's continue on. And now that the shower is repaired, now we can save the world. Let's do it.
出る戦いも勝てなくなるじゃない。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of missed her sentence because I was thinking about comparing the shower and saving the world. But we get the basic idea of what's happening. Right, Kagemo, nice comment. So all cores, all of God's words, they are all mine. So basically this guy's very selfish because he thinks all cores, which means all the crystals and all these people. Notice crystals. Maybe not a crystal in this person, but they got a crystal even in their sword, it looks like. So they are all mine. So Subete no ko Kami no kotoba. So the things that are mine are kotoba, words. Whose words? God's words. And cores. So which cores? Subete no ko. So you see the no here, describing the words, describing the core. So all crystals, all words from God, watashi no mono. They are mine. That's the problem we have here. Exactly. That is this progression. Repair shower, learn Japanese, save the world. All in a day's work.
Nia. 二人を
Nia, I leave them to you, the two of them.
頼む。
わかったよ。
Understood.
シン、なんでレックスたちのとこに行った私を殺
So why didn't you kill me? Like when I went to where Rex was.
さなかった？
悪くなかったろ。
What, it wasn't bad, was it?
信じたドライバーのブレイドになること。
Becoming the blade of the driver that you believe in. So I think he's kind of saying, why didn't I kill you? Because you're kind of not so different from the way I used to be. Like trusting in my driver from all those years ago. He's kind of seeing the humanity in himself again, what he used to have. Hope is not dead for him.
俺もかつて
So me too, long ago.
レックス滅をと
Wow, this is a big turning point. Because he's flipping everything from the game on its head. Much like the shower that was just repaired. It was flipped. Cold and hot were mixed up. But now they've been flipped. Everything. 180 degrees. And now, because of this, a dragon has been summoned. And now we can stop medicine. And now we can save the world. Let's go. Good time.
あいつは探している
By the way, thank you for the subscription. Let's go.
ものお前
So what's your what you're looking for? What your answer is? Let him hear it.
の答えを聞かせてやってくれ。
Dragon hype in the chat. By the way, I was getting some dragon hype recently. Just really quickly, let me show you. I got this new game yesterday because it was on sale. It's a shogi game. Have you ever played shogi? It's like the Japanese chess. If you watch Naruto, Shikamaru plays this game like all the time. If you just watch the recap of the Slime Show, a dragon plays shogi with Ifrit in their recap episode 24.5 I just saw. It's a weird episode. Don't watch it unless you really want to. But anyway, I got this game, and in this game, you can turn into a dragon. If you have like the flying chariot piece, which is basically a rook in the game, it moves like a rook straight. You can transform into a dragon. So we may play this sometime. We can teach everyone how to learn how to play shogi. Anyway, back in the game. Let's save the world. So you who failed to die from Ira, you can't do anything.
終わりにしよ
Let's end this. 終わりにしよう。
う。俺たちの役目は次へと渡された。
So our role has been passed on. Yeah, have you not played Shogi? Kanagimoy? It's pretty awesome. You should check it out. We'll have to stream that sometime. It's kind of a side quest. Because the idea is, again, we're all on this journey together. This is the world.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is, you can see it down there, Nappa. Thanks for asking. Occasionally, we can take a break on this journey. Journey through Japanese games. Occasionally, we can set up a board and play a game like Shogi. Just like on a trip, sometimes you read a book, sometimes you talk. There are different moments. Sometimes you're saving the world, sometimes you're just chilling. So we'll do that sometimes. It's kind of what I like about this format. We can do a lot, but overall, it's just like when you're on a trip. Sometimes you just chill in the hotel and watch TV. Sometimes you become a dragon and save the world. Let's do, or you summon a dragon and save the world. Let's do the latter right now.
なんだマルベーニ役目だと
Yakume dato. So your role, you're saying?
この私を貴様程度
Yeah, exactly. It's just like playing a board game by the side of the road on this journey through Japanese game worlds. It's a pretty good shogi game. I actually was able to beat the AI at the lowest level, which is good for me because I just am learning the game. I have played it, but I didn't actually even know all the rules yet. So don't act like you're in the same dimension as me. And we can see evidence of this from his giant Destructo. No, this is more like a Gallic gun type of thing. More like a Vegeta or Frieza type of sphere we have here. So he says this word here, Jigen. It's like the same dimension or like the same level. So don't act like you're in the same level, dimension as me. Let's look at that word. Kind of a fun word. And I like that we have this giant orb on the screen. Okay. Jigen. Dimension, perspective. So don't act like you're even in the same dimension as me. Like he's a completely different level is what he's saying. Yeah, I'm not surprised you don't have it on the list. Did it show up as common? It did show up as common. Shall we add that? This is a game you see a lot in games. So it's a pretty good gaming word. Why don't we add that? You can see it also could be a school period. Let's add the one, though, that's more common probably in games. Like different dimensions. If you talk about different dimensions that people could exist in, for example, or different perspectives. It's a useful word. Jigen, dimension. And now we have dimensional powers. on Japanese quests. All these words that we learn, we also gain those powers. So that could come in handy. So maybe we can summon giant orbs like this guy's doing, balls of energy. Could be useful from time to time.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 1,145. We are now unstoppable. We have dimensional manipulation. Let's go. Right, you sometimes see it like that, Burb, like hyper-dimensional, or like 3 dimensions, right? Good comments down there. Yeah, perhaps actually that second one that Kanage Moi used. Let's go back to our level up thing. I feel like this word's a bit abstract and strange to get your mind around. So why don't, I think there's a thing you can do where if you take this kanji if you put an star around it, I believe you'll see other words containing it, which can be useful to get more context. Right. So like this is a common word too, sanjigen, 3 dimensions. So why don't we add that too? Because it's also common, but you can also see two dimensions. Nijigen, kojigen, high dimension. Sanjigen Eiga, 3D movie. Tesseract, we're getting kind of crazy, 4-dimensional. Let's not go too crazy. But as you can see, this stuff can get kind of weird. Betsujigen, another dimension. Ijigen, a different dimension. That's the same, similar as Isekai, like another world. Anyway, you get the idea, but let's add in another common one to give a bit of context, maybe. Let's add Sanjigen. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking you were referencing, the hyperdimensional Neptunia series. I've not played it, I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it a lot. So power level has gone up again. We now are powerful enough to defeat this guy. I think we're now in your dimension. Let's go. The kitty is really hyped for us learning new words about different dimensions, so that's why the kitty's... Yeah, it's on sale, which is why I got it. I happen to have like just that much left in my account. So yeah, if you're curious about shogi, I think it's worth it because it's a pretty cool game. And I really like you can do like hints and it like teaches you how to play kind of. I like it. If you're into shogi, it's something to consider. You can play at the computer, lots of levels, and you can play other people. But I don't think you can play people online. So if you want to do that, can't do that. Kurufu, nice. Recently passed 1K, very nice. We'll have to keep going so we can stay with you, Kurufu. We gotta use our power to defeat this foe here. Whoa. Be careful, this sometimes can happen in Minnesota where I live when it's cold.
Kamio!
God! Kamio! He's crying out to God, to his father. I should be the existence that you hoped for. I've lived as you hoped. I know I don't usually do voices, but this is a special moment here. You have strayed from the path.
Yatoka.
Yatoka. Let's look up this word for fun. For fun, and that so that I don't get some nuance wrong about it. Nope, nope. Yeah, what he said here was like brigands, I believe. like a bandit. It's just weird when you see a word with no context before. It's like, why are you saying this? And then he's saying like, yeah, probably. So yeah, someone close to Saika. So that sells for a lot. So it's something was stolen, I guess. Do you know that? So it took a picture of it before it went back to the core. So it hasn't changed from long ago. What is that? So once someone knows they can't have something they want, people will steal it. So everyone is not everyone. Minna ga minna janai. It would be normally janai. He says yanai because it's his dialect, Kansai dialect. Or similar to Kansai. So they just give up their true nature doesn't change. So then why are you protecting them here? You can just leave them, you can just abandon them. To kind of as punishment. So they don't forget what people are. So is that also why you saved me? So long ago. I had a feeling I saw the same scene. It's like him and his mom. So that as well. That was also the form, the true nature of man, of people. So why did your eyes look so sad? We've talked about this phrase before. It's used a lot in this game. Kanashime, sad eyes. But this kanji in particular means kind of a loneliness behind the eyes. A nuance of loneliness as well as being sad. Burb! Ja, matane, see you later. Congrats on all the bounties you snagged today. Maybe now someone else can get some words too, if you look at our bounty list. Ja, matane, see you later. So that's different from you, isn't it? So, Father, God, does it still not reach you? I don't know. I kind of like how this is weirdly emotional for this terrible, terrible monster at the end. I like when monsters get emotional for some reason. Nani? See, this is why we need like the Nani emote. We need to get that emote. When they get another emote, we need to consider an emote for Nani? What the heck is going on? His mother has visited him in his final moment. You can hear the kitty also crying for him in his final moment. So this all happened. He became this terrible person, wanted to destroy the world because his mom. He didn't have his mom. Very important. You should have seen earlier. We had some live kitty footage earlier. But I think at this point I might be doing the footage down there in the left forever. Off and on. It's become a part of Japanese Quest at this point, at least in my mind. But yeah, we were live earlier. You want a quick Ooh, kitty just... You're so lucky. The kitty just went on the couch. You might see him. Check it out. Here we go. That's live. Oh no, the kitty jumped away. Hopefully you saw it quickly. The kitty moved. You can see the tail only now.
Shin.
It's because the kitty wants to come up on top of the standing desk. Kitty. ちょっとうるさい. The kitty's now on top of the standing desk. He wants to be on this journey as well. Please don't yell into the microphone. He's right by the microphone.
バレちゃったな。シン。
シン。
Oh no. He has fallen. I think I missed it because the cat was on my desk. Did Shin just disintegrate and disappear? Konoshi ne. Kitty, it's such an emotional moment. Not the time you needed to jump on everything. So here we go. So remember, this scene, this chapter is called Ame. This is that rain. This is that Ame. Kanagemo, I like your comment. Just like Marubeni yelled out, Kamiyo! But now it's the kitty yelling it out. Kamiyo. Why can't I get cuddles during stream like I used to? Kitty, it's because that became like a chronic hip problem. So let's just do our best here. So this village just lets beggars out in the open. You're a blade, aren't you? So this is the first meeting of Metsu and Shin, the kind of formative experience of the villains of this game. But now kind of anti-heroes, not just villains. So what happened to your driver? Doesn't seem like they're just drinking over there. Chotomate. I will see if the kitty accepts sitting on the chair over there. That would be on camera. Kitty? 大丈夫よ。ここでいい。ここでいい。よしよし。よしよし. Important moment, so let's just chill. You can watch. Let's do it, kitty. We can do it. My name is Metsu. I'm the same as you. Ame. That's the name of the scene. There you have it. Chapter 9 ends. Ame. It kind of captures the emotional feeling as well as the weather there. The end of Shin. Okay, we have one chapter left in this game. It's not even called Chapter 10. It's called Saishuwa, the final chapter. Its title is Soshite, and then Shounen wa shoujo to deatta. So, and then a boy met a girl. So that will be the final scene. You'll see the end of the game, the true ending of the game, what that looks like. We will end the stream here for now. And wow! Check it out, we have this kitty live. Let me pet the kitty live. Nice, you went right into frame, kitty. Live kitty screen is the best. We do our best. Sometimes the kitty accepts sitting here on this chair I set up for the kitty with a nice pillow. Kawaii ne. The kitty is live, but the kitty's always here, even if it's not live. It is always live. It's not live, but it's live. You hear what I'm saying? It's live. It's not live, but it's live. Language is an interesting thing. Next time we'll go deeper into these questions. So for today we will say ja. Mata ne, kyou wa tanoshikatta. Power level went up a lot today. It has been good. We will have the final chapter next time. Most likely we'll start that at the normal time on Tuesday, 8 o'clock Central Time. So today the question is, who shall we host? Thanks everyone who joined us today. Thanks for the new subscription. Commodore Bucket, Summoning a Dragon, the host, everything. Who shall we host today? Ooh, we got another Sekiro. We hosted Sekiro. Let's host Sekiro again. This time it's a bigger streamer playing Sekiro, Japanese streamer. Let's see what they're doing. Ja, mata ne. So the kitty is live. Let's see if I can get the kitty in a bigger screen live, just for fun. Check it out. We got the kitty live. Kitty is live. You can see some Japanese books in the background. No, those are not Japanese books. So I will say, from the kitty, kawaii ne. The kitty perfectly went here for once. And the kitty is saying, ja. Mata ne. Kitty, if only we could end like this more often. You're being such a good kitty now. Ja. Mata ne, kyou wa tanoshikatta. Kawaii ne. The kitty is here. Again, you can kind of see his left eye. His left eye is blind. You can see a bit of a white cloud to it. So sometimes he likes to kind of put on an eye patch. Or like a futuristic eye, perhaps. Like a cyborg eye. The kitty sometimes likes that. You can see some cyborg parts here. Kakui ne, kono neko. Oh no, Neko, why did you have to move? Kawaii. Anyway, ja, mata ne, I'll see you next time. Most likely Tuesday at 8, the normal time. But yeah, this is like the best angle we've ever had on the kitty, and the kitty just went there, kind of. And this is live, so this is actually kind of cool. I'm liking this kitty in this position. Okay, so we will be hosting Puro from now. They are playing Sekiro. So if nothing else, you can learn the kanji for death, because there's a lot of death in that game. You see the kanji for death. So we'll stop the stream there for today. Kyou wa tanoshikatta ja. Mata ne. The adventure will continue next time on Japanese Quest. Neko, say goodbye. Ja. Mata ne. Mata nya. Nya nya. Nya nya. Nya nya. Kawaii. Meow meow. Alright, I'll stop. I was gonna do a meow song, but for old time's sake. But the kitty's leaving. Ja, mata ne. See you next time.